Hey everybody, welcome back. It's patch 7.19, and for this game we're going to be using Titanic Tiger Udyr. As usual, you can see the detailed guide if you click the video linked on the top right corner. Now, when I'm on this side of the map, I always try to steal the enemy red buff right after taking my blue buff. This game, the enemies awarded me early, so they know I'm doing blue buff. But regardless, I'm just going to go straight there because it seems like 4 times out of 5, I'm able to take that red buff. Usually when I'm invading this red, I would use a ward in that raptor bush to see when the enemy jungler was coming. But this time I had to use my ward early, and if I saw Kindred about to show up, that's when I would use Smite, but otherwise I don't need to. I can save it for raptors. We found the Kindred in the bush, and just switched to Tiger Stance, attacked 4 times, and Kindred is dead. Got the flash also. Now we can take these raptors uncontested. Ooh, looks like the mid lane's gonna come, but we already got the big one because of Smite, and that's our level 3 Bear Stance. Bear Stance is going to make us even stronger in 1v1s and ganks. Enemy top lane shows up, but he's a level behind me. I get his flash also, but he gets away. But we got 2 flashes. Now, that Scuttle Crab has a Kindred mark, so I gotta go try to kill that before she can get over here. But the enemy mid is also chasing me away. See an opportunity to smite the Scuttle, and I get that smite. No stack for Kindred. And then I just go back to farming. I can just take the wolves while I'm here, and I'm going to work my way down towards that red buff to get a fresh red. I'm not going to kill raptors or krugs yet because I'm about to finish Tiamat, and then I can use Tiamat to kill raptors and krugs much faster. So I'm just going to grab this red. I'm going to jump over this wall, grab Scuttle real quick, and then try for a gank in bot lane. I should focus Soraka first because if I don't, she might be able to heal the ADC. They exhaust me, get Soraka's flash, stun the ADC, stun Soraka. Soraka's dead. I'm out of mana, I don't have enough mana to use any spells. Kindred shows up, just auto attack her in Bear Stance. Jhin lands a snare, I'm gonna chain CC with another stun, and we get that kill too. Now I'm going to recall because I have enough money to finish Tiamat and basic boots. Then I'll also grab a control ward. Now since I have Tiamat, I'm going to go kill Krugs and Raptors with this AoE, great clear speed. Once we get to level 5, it's a very easy dragon solo, because that gives you enough time to try to get a couple kills, get your first recall, and get a small item. Also, if you want to, the second blue buff will be spawning around the same time that you're level 5, so you can use that for dragon. Now Kindred's up in top lane. Kindred's going to get that marked Scuttle up there, so I can't do anything about that, but I can just go in here and steal his blue buff. Leave a control ward in pit. And I decided to quickly go for a kill or 2 before dragon because they were a bit extended, and we ended up getting 2 kills out of it. So now let's just run over to dragon. This Scuttle right in front of dragon is marked by Kindred, so I'm going to grab that. And since this bottom half of the map is dead, I'm going to run over to wolves. Kindred took this entire section of the jungle. That's okay because I was doing more important things meanwhile. But now, let's recall, pick up a Sheen, Stalker's Blade. Only build a Sheen if you do get a few kills early because the Trinity Force is optional. Only really good if you're ahead. Now the Raptors are marked, so let's grab these. And then let's head over to mid lane to join my team for this fight. There goes Kindred's flash and ult. It's gonna be hard to push this tower with the Soraka there, so I'm not gonna waste any more time trying to push this tower because I don't think we're gonna get it right now. Just gonna do some more farming to get myself all healed up. Gromp is marked. Kindred's up in top. Let's run up there. Run in, stun Kindred, and burst her down real quick. And get the second kill. But I paid for it. But it was still well worth it. So let's finish the Cinder Hulk. I'd rather have Cinder Hulk than small components. Let's go grab these Raptors because they are marked once again. If you can shut down a Kindred and take all the marks like this, the Kindred will have a really hard time doing anything for the rest of the game. So just breezing through the entire jungle, killing everything, ending with blue buff, which we're going to use to kill Rift Herald. I'm going to check the enemy red buff. There's Kindred taking the red buff, and I completely just missed my smite. That scuttle is marked down there, so let's grab that before dragon. Looks like first there's going to be a fight. Trying to peel for my ADC. Make sure nobody gets too close. Jhin uses ult. And the enemies are dropping like flies. So I'm going to go ahead and activate my Rift Trail buff. It'll help my teammates push mid. I'm just going to run down to dragon. Then I'll grab that mark. Let's get some vision into the jungle. Make sure they're not right here before I take this romp. Soraka's walking over this ward over in the jungle right next to us. Just waited right here, popped out, surprised her. I think I might have been able to kill her if I got a double Q burn, but I didn't have the right setup for that because my Q was on cooldown. The best ability order to use there would have been to start with an early Tiger Stance before she came into vision, and then attack her once with Tiger Stance for the burn, and then Bear Stance instantly, and then switch back to Tiger Stance immediately. There's another mark on Raptors. And then to Wolves. Let's run up to top lane, join this chaos, clean up these kills, a lot of squishies. Get a catch on Irelia. Let's try to catch up to this Kindred. And we get another kill. Let's try to push down this tower. 3 enemies dead. 1 enemy down in bot, just a Soraka up here. I'm out of mana though, so I can't really do anything crazy. Get a ward into the enemy base where they can't see it from towers. And let's try to get this mid lane tower because it's already pretty low. But as soon as Sivir shows up, I just gotta run away. Enemy blue buff is up in 30 seconds. Let's just grab this Gromp. Can't fight these guys without mana, so I just gotta try to get away. And barely survived. I'm really low health and I shouldn't go back in, but I'm looking for an opportunity like maybe the Soraka being out alone, so I pop Ghost. Wanted to get that Soraka, but then the Sivir ruined it. And then I back for real. And I'm just going to finish this Trinity Force. I was going to try to trap these 2 guys over here, but then their teammates showed up. So I got Chain CC'd, and they got me. We got a York pushing bot hard. Enemies seem to be doing Baron, but York got a tower, and he got another tower. Now that inhib down there is exposed. For now, let's try to get this dragon. Smite is 720. It was close, but I got outsmited. Let's focus on Soraka first, I think, because if I don't, she's just going to heal them all. So we got her out pretty quick. Took out the Kindred, but I'm not going to have enough health to get this last person. If I played a little bit less sloppy there, I might have been able to get all 3. Let's just keep working on Titanic Hydra. Usually I get Titanic Hydra finished a lot sooner, like it's usually my first item, but I guess in this game it just didn't work out with the amount of money I had. I was able to finish Cinderhulk, and then I was able to finish Trinity. Now my team wants to push bot, so we're all going to run down there. Gonna try to just get this inhib as a team. There's Irelia. Let's try to get this Irelia. This build has so much turtle healing because of the high max health. And that's actually going to be an ace for our team. So let's grab this inhib. Soraka's spawning, but nobody else is up for 15 seconds. So let's just try to get this last tower and then run away, because if we try to fight for Nexus right here, we're probably all going to die. So we only have enough time to get this and run for our lives. Barely had enough time for that. Yasuo's getting caught. Decided to try to turn on these guys. But right there what happened was I didn't focus Soraka there first, and she just healed the ADC. But that's going to be enough money to finish the Titanic Hydra. In this game, the Irelia is a really strong one, so let's just grab armor, and nobody else is really a problem. Second strongest is also AD. Get 2 cloth armors. So I tell my teammates I'm going to sneak Nexus. They just got to try to fight in mid lane to make a distraction. And I just wait patiently. Use Oracle to make sure it's not warded, nobody sees me. And this is ranked in Platinum, and people still can have tunnel vision. So sometimes split pushing can win the game. Watching, waiting patiently, and look at that. Look at all those cooldowns, and now we just pop Ghost and sprint for Nexus. And guys, that is going to be the end of this video. Thank you guys for watching. Leave a like if you would like to see more videos like this one. Leave a comment if you have any questions. Please consider subscribing, and I will see you all again next time.